Have you guys ever seen the movie Alien or Aliens?
Yes.
Where the creature bursts out of somebody's stomach?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Roll the clip.
Oh, wow. Oh, gosh.
You should see Sarah's face right now.
Is this on somebody's stomach?
Yeah, it's somebody's stomach.
Is that a stomach? I thought it was a shoulder.
No, it's a stomach.
That is a stomach. That is wild.
And is there something inside them?
I don't know. Check it out. Look, there it goes.
I hate it.
All right, guys, what do you think you're looking at there? Any guesses?
Is it like pus?
Like moving pus?
Yeah.
Nope.
Is it a worm?
Nope. So what you're looking at, that's actually the intestines moving. So this patient had a
I was going
abdominal
to say
surgery.
that.
Oh, you should have. I saw it in your eyes. I thought you were about to say it.
I was like...
So this patient had a surgery where they went through the middle of his abdomen to... Are you okay, Travis? You're not going to pass out in there, are you?
I don't know.
So this patient had a surgery where they opened up his abdomen, and he had complications after the surgery, and he has what's called a fascial dehiscence and loss of domain. So what that means is that the layer that separates his insides, like his intestines and his organs, split.
Okay.
And then his intestines kind of went out into that space. And because of where he was in his like overall medical health at the time, and the fact that it would have been really difficult, they opted not to try to go back and put his intestines back in, which happens because when this occurs in somebody and they get sick, it's extremely dangerous to try to go back and put the intestines back.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you can't do it, and then you can get like holes in your intestines, and then people really can end up dying. So one of the solutions for that is you basically do wound care on top of the intestines. You get a little layer of tissue to grow on the intestines, and then you put a skin graft on top of it.
Okay.
Then that way he has a covered wound. He can go on living his life. Of course, he'd wear a binder over his abdomen, but he can go on living his life until everything on the inside calms down, and then the surgeon can go back and fix it where it's safe. And so that's exactly what happened. So he came to me, and he had this big open wound, and literally his intestines were sitting right there. And so we started wound care. We got a layer of tissue growing on there. Then once the layer of tissue was healthy enough, I put a skin graft on it. But that layer over the intestines is only skin thick. And so when he eats and his intestines move, you can see it right through the skin. Pretty crazy, right? Doesn't it look like the aliens, like somebody's about to jump out?
It does.
Yeah.
I was like, he's pregnant.
Does your intestine normally move? Like
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
does?
Yeah,
I did not
absolutely.
know
So
this.
like when you open someone up for surgery, you can see the intestines move. It's almost like snakes in a basket, like moving around. Now, a lot of times the patients haven't eaten because we require people not to eat before surgery, so they're not like super active.
Right.
But then if somebody has like a trauma or it's an emergency, their bowels might be moving when you open them up. But yeah, they kind of like, it's called peristalsis, where it's basically where the bowels are squeezing to move food, down the line. So
Wow.
I don't know. I thought you guys would like that. I saw that and I was like, dude, would you mind if I take a video and use it? And he's like, no, dude, go ahead. He's a super great patient. If he sees it, I want to thank him so much for letting me use that.
Is that painful?
Which part?
Like not having your intestines secured?
No, I think most people would say that they feel like a weird pressure, because it's really changing how the intra-abdominal pressure is to have this big opening that kind of allows things out. So I think people would say that it's an unusual feeling, but I don't.
Not painful.
Him and other patients I've treated don't describe it as painful.
Wow, that's interesting.
Pretty wild stuff.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy video, isn't it?
Yes,
So.
indeed.